Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Barely Necessities, laughingplace.com's Disney merchandise show. It's a live chat. Please join us. My name's Rebekah Mosley, and with me is our site manager, Rebekah Burbank. Hey, Bekah.
Hi, Rebekah. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Just got back from an Orlando trip. Lots and lots. So much fun. I had so much fun.
Did you get to the dress? Oh, ooh,
I
you
got
got
one of
one.
these. Yay. Actually, Jeremiah got one for me. Hey, for those of you who don't know, these are currently found at the US Disney parks. They sell out quickly and then they replenish regularly. But see what it does. I don't know if it's going to work real well at this weird angle, but I'll give it a try. When you squeeze it, see? You get a nice little Mickey head of soap right on your hand. So it's like so adorable, so cute, and only $10, which surprised me. And the top does easily screw off, so that I would think you could put any of those. I haven't tried it yet, but my thought is I could substitute one of those Bath and Body Works. Once this one runs out, pour the foaming Bath and Body Works in it and probably have the same operational fun. So yeah.
Indeed. That's awesome.
And then over at Universal, we went to the tribute store for Jurassic World, which is so very, very cool. There's an article about it, I think, on Laughing Place, but if not, I guess I'll write one soon because I had way too much fun in there. But we came back with a couple of posters. There's this one for the River Adventure. It says A New Age of Adventure. And then we also picked up the one for the Pteranodon flyers. So yeah, really, really, good looking, nice size.
Those are very nice.
They sold these for $17. That's how much those were over at Jurassic, and they have like 8 different designs or 6 different designs. I can't remember if it must have been 8 because 2 sold out very quickly, and so I think only 6 were remaining, but we were eventually able to find all of them. So they had them there at the tribute store, and then we also found those posters over at the gift shop that's the exit to the Jurassic River Adventure.
So. Now, that plastic casing that it's in, do the inserts come out? Or because I would almost think you could, if you wanted to, you could display them or hang them up with the plastic on too.
Yeah, they come. That's just, it's really nice because it keeps it like from getting creased and stuff while you're wandering the park. And then in our case, it rained. And so it kept it from getting, because those poster tubes aren't quite. I mean, obviously you have to be careful because it's open at the top.
Right.
But yeah, it seems like a much more sturdy way. And as you explained, also when you get home, you could theoretically, put some 3M strips on the back of those and just shove it on the wall, and then you have a protected way to display it at home too.
That's really cool.
So yeah, so we had a lot of fun. Got to do a lot of things. I went to the contemporary, the top level. Right now it's the Wave menu and service, but we went there for breakfast, my sister and I, for my birthday. So mimosas and avocado toast and sweet potato pancakes. It was and a view like you can't believe. So it was a lot of fun. Oh, Tony Betty coming in and saying that's how he displays his. So we were lucky because Tony is a knowledgeable Jurassic Park dude, and he came and toured the tribute store with us. So it was a lot of fun exploring it with him.
How much did that experience cost?
Right? Yeah, I know.
How much is he charging?
a little VIP treatment there. So this is Barely Necessities, and we typically discuss Disney merchandise. So why don't we jump in, because you got a lot happening. I missed out on stuff while I was gone, and we have some catching up to do.
I know, we took a week off, and there's so much. So some of this is from last week and some is from this week, and there's still not everything that we covered. But today, Petunia Pickle Bottom launched a new playful Pooh by Disney Baby collection, and as you can see there, they have six items, and hopefully next week or maybe in 2 weeks we'll have a bag to be able to show you on Barely Necessities.
So. Awesome. Yeah. Sorry, I was meaning to switch over to a few more images because they've got the backpack as you described, And then this collection, the nice thing I thought with this collection, with this Playful Pooh, is that there is a wide variety of price ranges for this design. You've got large backpacks, but then you've also got smaller crossbody, and even just a very simple like bottle or a snack holder. So lots of different price points within this Playful Pooh.
Gonna go from $29 up to $168, but with all of the Petunia Pickle Bottom items, if something's compatible, like something would fit inside one bag, even if you don't have a Disney design, they'll all like mix and match with each other. So I think that's a really, really neat thing, is that you can create your own Petunia Pickle Bottom collection if you want. But
yeah, so, I'm excited to see. I'm excited for these to be on display in person, Bekah. I can't wait for you to let us know what it's like hands on.
Yes.
Also, over at the parks and at Shop Disney, some belt buckles have made their way onto the website.
Yeah, we found these last week on Shop Disney, and there's 4 designs, as you can see there. We've got a Fantasyland castle and also the Walt Disney World logo. And then Jeremiah found them in, I think, in Hollywood Studios, and he took those pictures for us. I love that you can get Disneyland at Walt Disney World.
Right? Yeah, you can get that traditional D there at Disney World as well. You can get a better idea. The reason I offer these pictures with Jeremiah took is to give you an idea of the width of the belt as well. To me, these come across like, I would say, more of kind of a unisex, not necessarily trending specifically like female or male. So kind of a unisex look there. So you can either wear it, wear it with a nice pair of slacks or around your dress.
Yeah.
And then the Minnie Mouse one has red on one side and black on the other. And so you can accessorize with either the bold or the classic color.
I know. It's so perfect. These are $29.99 each, and they have 3 sizes, at least on Shop Disney. They have an extra small to medium, which is 36 inches long. Your large to extra large is like 45 inches. And then your 1X to 3X is 51 inches long. And we have, in our post, we'll have more descriptions on what what sizes those fit. But I think it's great. I love that they have it in so many different sizes too, that you can really customize to what fits you better. And if you wanted to go with something looser for a, like, I don't know, just to play around with the look, you can do that too.
Yeah, it is nice that they give you those 3 different lengths. I don't feel like that's something that I'm used to seeing when it comes to Disney belts. Maybe 1 or 2 sizes, but it's nice to see it going from a 36 all the way to a 51 inch length of belt. That's a nice range there to offer it to more people. Let's see, over with the okay, this one, I'll have to admit, I'm not even really totally sure what this one is, this Mirrorverse. So you're going to have to kind of walk me through it. Or were you counting on me to know what it was?
We're both I really don't know either, but I love that Belle figure. And when Entertainment Earth sent us the, they're like, hey, this is up on our site. I'm like, we should probably write about this.
They're cute. They're 5-inch figures. These are 5-inch figures. And then they have 7-inch figures with Jack Sparrow and Buzz Lightyear. And these are based upon a mobile game called the Disney Mirrorverse. I admit, I have not played it.
I have not either.
But these characters make me want to give it a try.
I know. I want that Belle outfit. And I love that she's got almost like a staff there with the mirror kind of design and the rose. I'm like, yeah, I might need to get that.
That is a cool look. I can totally envision that as a popular cosplay look as well for like upcoming expos. Belle from the Mirrorverse. Okay, now I really want to. I've got to go check this out. So good job pulling me in through toys.
Well, there we go. I mean, yeah, it sparked enough interest for me to be like, okay, this is a game which we had previously written about the launch, but I don't think there's so much to devote your time to, right? So
Right?
I just don't think this has been a game that we've gotten into, but
So I'm gonna have to check this out now. Within the jewelry world, they're doing this Mickey friendship launch. They're calling it what, the Mickey. It's in celebration of International Day of Friendship.
Yep, which is coming up on the 30th. So we thought, why not feature it today? We're a couple days ahead, so you got plenty of time. But there's several different collections featuring the Sensational Six. We've got the
Yeah.
Sensational Seven here, but Disney has a Sensational Six. So, as you know, that's Goofy, Donald, Daisy, Pluto, Minnie, and of course, Mickey Mouse.
The
And
ones that particularly jumped out to me, Bekah, were these Bobble Bar Hula
yes.
Mini. I thought
Yeah.
they were cute, and they're not petite, as you can
No.
see from the model. They're 2 inches long. So they've got a nice hang, and I envision that little tassel grass skirt
Dancing
really
and
it'll give a nice bit of motion as you're wandering around. And then the expressions on these snorkeling Mickey and Minnie. You've got Mickey on one ear and Minnie on the other ear. Really cute.
yeah, I love all of the Bobble Bar. At least I love the designs. I haven't purchased any, but I love the designs. And very like summery, beachy, tropical.
I know I'm counting down to a Disney cruise, and I was thinking I might have to pick up a couple of these to wear on the cruise, because they look like just way too much fun. Over at Shop Disney, you've got a Mickey Mouse ice cream bar as well. So if you want a sparkly treat around your neck, your husband comes in and says,
Yeah.
"A Joe Rody sized earring." Yeah, I'd say
Indeed.
so. Pura Vida has various Mickey Mouse items that they've posted as well. The Minnie Mouse pendant is also petite, but this Mickey Mouse cutout ring caught my eye just because it's so unusual.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. You know what? I don't even remember I know that it's part of the collection, but I'm thinking of the other one with the bow, but you're absolutely right. I like that though.
Check it out. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, there's one with a bow as well. There's this Mickey Mouse chain choker. Then we've also got the woven material with a metal bracelet attached to it, so
Yeah,
you
like a
can.
charm bracelet.
Yeah, there you go. See, I don't think Juby's hot for the pop-up ring.
Oh.
Yeah, see, Jeffrey, that's where I went too. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a friendly version of brass knuckles.
Yep.
So I was just thinking of all the different things I could accidentally snag it on, but I like the visual. But
But it would be great for Instagram and for your for your photo shoots.
right? Oh, there you go. The world's most magical brass knuckles.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Mhm.
But these bracelets that they've got at Pura Vida, also really beautiful. These are $22. And they also have some Daisy Duck hoop earrings. I'm trying to remember what else I highlighted, because there was just so
No,
much from
there
them.
was right. There was so much, and I've
Just so
combined
much.
all the jewelry into one
So
post because
cute.
I'm like, we're gonna be here for weeks.
Right? And then next up is what is on my shopping list now, Bekah. I stumbled on this within the article that you crafted. Oh
I know.
my.
I actually really love the big head. I think
How her eyes.
yes.
I have to say, for me, this is like part Minnie Mouse and part Dot from Animaniacs. And since I love Dot
Okay.
too, it just reached out and grabbed me. I was like, ah. I actually wrote my friend Anita and was like, could I like put this on a necklace, or or not? Because I think of these as being more for like those bracelets. But I was like, oh, but I don't wear bracelets. So I'm going to have to think about it and see if I can do it. Oh, and then they've got Mickey.
Yeah.
Little
I love
pants.
that they have the little red elements in there too. So you have just a little bit of color.
And then they did me by saying similar items. And in the similar items, they had this mom charm as well. How sweet is that, with the mini bow and the mini symbol? It was so cute.
It is
Yeah,
cute.
no, she is Yeah, she is too adorable. And the way they have the little sparkle in the eye too, I thought was a nice touch. So yeah. Okay. Over at cufflinks.com, you can add a little bit of Goofy or a little bit of Donald to your what work day, your night
your
out,
evening, yeah. Going somewhere, yeah, graduation
friend's wedding.
ceremony, exactly. Just bring a little bit of Disney magic without being, like, very loud about it. You could just be like, "Hey."
And Mr. Bob Newell is a little worried that maybe Minnie's gotten those ears a little Disney enhanced. Yeah, yeah. Hey,
Oh.
you never know. As we get older, we do little tweaks here and there. So maybe Minnie's jumped on that bandwagon as well.
Quite possibly.
Adidas is also launching some Mickey and Friends items, and we
Mhm.
gathered those up in this article, a collection of sportswear.
Yeah, and this is mostly for kids, which I thought was fun. So the kids can get in on the International Day of Friendship and also the different Sensational Six Mickey and Friends Stay True collections. I think that tracksuit is fun. I wish they had it in an adult size. Like I
Don't
could maybe squeeze into
right?
a kid's one, but I don't want to risk it.
That's so cute. And then these.
I know.
I was wishing my son was still in sizes that would
Would
be
be compatible with
he's
this.
now in big kid sizes,
Oh
so
my
this
goodness.
wouldn't yeah, this wouldn't be for him, but how cute with the yellow accents and then the little Mickey giving you the peace sign there and
Right?
his little his head on his profile on the side as well, but this was the one that I was very, very envious of, and that is a sports Goofy.
Yeah.
You,
He's
you've got
having a great time.
yep, that classic Adidas style, right? You look at that, you're like, oh, that's an Adidas, but then you've got Goofy all over it. So nice stuff coming from Adidas. I'm really enjoying this new era of Disney merchandise where they're taking familiar brands and then bringing Mickey and Friends, to that particular property or design company. Because you're already familiar with the quality
Right.
and everything of the brand and I have found over the years that buying from Shop Disney can be challenging because you have so many different brands in essence coming at you. So you think you're at Shop Disney and oh well, I bought a medium last time, so if I buy a medium this time I'll be fine. But it doesn't quite work that way. And now for me at least, by having it with these brands I'm already established with, I already kind of
Sure.
know whether the medium of Uniqlo is going to feel the same as the medium of, say, Vans or other apparel companies. So it gives it, I don't know, it gives me a little bit more stability in that way.
No, I absolutely agree.
Coming to you from the National Geographic arm of the Disney Empire, we've got this really interesting puzzle.
Yeah. I kind of love and am very, like, cautious about these at the same time. Because the whole idea is you tell them your address, and then they're going to take a satellite photo. I mean, they're not coming and flying over your neighborhood. At least I don't think so. But whatever technology, GPS, they're going to take a satellite photo or a like map photo and put your home in the center in a little like puzzle piece like they have there. And then you have a map of where you live.
Now, am I correct that you get to choose between kind of a satellite versus a simple map on this? Because the way that the images are within the article, it looks like you kind of have a choice A, choice B option.
Yeah, they only have the two options. So you do
Okay.
have one that's more of that satellite look, or the other option is the map. But they both styles come with the like home in the center.
And this is
That's
exactly what I thought, Geo. I went right there too. I was like, oh, I should get that with Walt Disney World or Disneyland. That are certain places I love to visit. So,
yeah.
yep,
And I think
I'm one of them.
It would be interesting depending on where you live. Like if you're in a very rural area, you might have just a whole bunch of greenery if you do that satellite option, and then just a small cluster of color maybe in the center. Who knows?
Oh
Well,
man, the map of where my grandparents live, one of my favorite places to visit all the time. It was in the piney woods of the southern Mississippi region.
okay.
Yeah, that would not be an easy puzzle to
Yeah.
put together.
So
a lot of a lot of green.
I think you can get these in a 300 or 400 piece size, and then you can choose the map scale. So the one that's that satellite is like 1 to 5,000.
Yeah.
And guess I don't quite remember what it converts to, and the other was 1 to 26,000.
Meanwhile, my husband, who was born in the Metro LA area, very,
Right?
very different kind of visual.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess it's kind of cool because you would have a completely unique puzzle no matter where you're going to go. Like if you and a friend both got puzzles, even if you live in the same city, I think your puzzles are going to look vastly different.
Now you've got me wondering just like how remote can go. Like if somebody was
Right.
okay, so here's where my mind goes. Somebody who was on Survivor, right?
Okay.
So they could like get the island, back when they
With the
used to like go to various like little islands and stuff. They could like I was on a Survivor Fiji,
Okay.
and
And then
like find out where it went, like get an aerial map of yeah, okay. Sorry.
yeah,
That's where I went.
I like that though. I'm also gonna note you can get this in like a regular mill board or a wooden puzzle.
Oh
So
wow,
and it
okay.
goes prices are $49.99 to $89.99. So
Oh, okay, so quite a range there.
it's not cheap, but you know, it might be
Um,
a souvenir worth having.
and Shop Disney launched a new element to their website on Monday, and they're calling it Merch Mondays, and it features Ashley Eckstein, who established her universe and is the voice of Ahsoka Tano in the classic Star Wars Clone Wars, and total fangirl, very,
Right?
very well known fangirl.
Well, I think her best friend is also Mickey Mouse, aka Brett Iwan.
Yeah, exactly. So she and her launched a what I don't know. To me, I would call it kind of a QVC style exploration of Shop Disney products.
Mhm. I think that's accurate. They were saying they were very open and saying this isn't scripted. They were testing this out. They didn't have an announcement for when the next one would be, but yeah, this is like a live stream shopping experience, and it was very interactive. I didn't interact with it, but people were commenting and asking questions, and Ashley and her friend Amy were modeling different clothes and holding up some of the different products and explaining the different materials or the sizing, and they were just talking to everybody who was commenting. It was really cool. And then as you can see there's a list on the right hand side of everything that they were going to be talking about, so you could shop while you were watching, and then they also had the ability to put those items on the feed as well, so you could click on that too, and then it would put everything in a shopping bag and you could check out either during the live stream or afterwards. It would take you to Shop Disney, and yeah, you could buy what they were showing.
Yeah, it was a great way to be able to interact with the merchandise live, because sometimes Shop Disney doesn't necessarily show you the specific element of the merchandise that you want to know, like
Right.
how, like you can't exactly get a good feel for what the dimensions are of the bag, or maybe how does it open, or what's on the back, or what's on the, how does it zip up, or that kind of thing. And so they were able to explore that when people had questions. They were able to, pick up the item tangibly and move it around and demonstrate certain elements of the product, and the ability to buy it right there in the midst of the presentation. Really cool. And I'm a huge fan of Ashley. If you haven't picked up her book, it's Your Universe. I can recommend it. It is a book, even it's written mostly, I would say, to like young girls is the target. However, I think anybody can who is a Disney fan can pick up like motivational and inspirational. It's one of those books that just helps you kind of refocus on your own dreams and move forward with ideas that you have. Maybe if you kind of have hit a bump in the road, or maybe you feel a little stalled out on something, definitely it's one of those that will give you tools to kind of work through that and realize some of your goals. So I recommend that book.
Yeah, I think I reviewed it a couple of years ago when it came out. So, like Rebekah said, there's lots of things that it's mostly written for a younger audience, but there's even like fill in the blank stuff so that you, if it's your own book, then you can kind of fill it out and you have your own almost like little journal and I don't know, personal handbook. Yeah.
And then I love the way that she pulls from various elements, whether it's from the Star Wars universe or the Disney princesses. So I will ask Bekah to be sure and include her review for this also in the links below, so you can see that as well. Kyle points out it's amazing that Shop Disney can build that and have it work, but really has struggles with those landing pages filtering properly, or those days when you have like everybody wants something and you're trying to get to it, right? Yeah, no, it is funny where they can really excel, and then where it's like, you just shake your head.
No, sometimes I get emails after something has launched and it's like, hey, you can buy this. And I'm like, it's been sold out for 6 hours.
Those are
Don't send me that email.
Those are the saddest ones. It's like, well, thank you for letting me know it's already gone. So, okay. Oh my. But speaking of Ashley and her universe, we've got some amazingly beautiful Marvel items that you're highlighting.
Yep, we'll just be really quick with this. This is a Comic-Con at Home collection that's exclusive to her universe, and there's like 4 styles for Marvel that are themed to Marvel. And yeah, we've got Wanda and Vision there. That dress is available in plus sizes as well, so you know everybody can get one. And then yeah, just some fun like retro Avengers type shirts, and a shirt and sweatshirt, and everything's priced, well, they're on sale, but regular prices are $34.90 to $115. But yeah,
the colors on those were really cool. And that Vision with the it pops really nicely, that varsity sweater. So
well, and I like how it's definitely got that Marvel vibe, but it doesn't scream that. So you have to like, you can wear it with anything, and then people who know will know, or might ask, hey, what's that from? Like,
yep,
it's my favorite show.
And continuing in the Marvel world, we have Marvel Legends figures at GameStop. Guests who make that purchase can get a free pack of trading cards with them.
Yep.
These are figures that were previously announced in February, but now you can pick them up with the trading cards.
Yeah, I think they're all like Marvel villains. So you've got Dormammu and you've got Red Skull, although that one is only in store. And then I can't think of the other names. Oh, Lady Deathstrike. So yeah, there's several. The Hood arcade. If you're looking for some villains to add to your collection, if you get them on GameStop now, you can get a free pack of the trading cards.
And since it's the end of July, that means some people are already thinking about back to school. And Bekah and the team have gathered up numerous Star Wars items to get you prepared for those classroom days. The Erin Condren group, they have this amazing collection of academic planners and calendars that we were able to highlight on the site. Heroes and Villains had these backpacks celebrating Luke and Leia, and the Luke one was already sold out as of, I think the Leia one maybe as well. I know I can't I'm pretty sure both of these were sold out, but they were so beautiful. I wanted to show them to everyone to be sure you guys knew they were out there anyway. These are from Herschel, but the rose gold matches Leia's lightsaber and this interior design, like that robe she wore on Bespin. And I went to click on purchase it and it said sold out. Over at Heroes and Villains, you've got the Stormtrooper Windbreaker.
I like that a lot.
So yeah, and then continuing in the Star Wars galaxy, We have more items in regards to the Comic-Con at home. And if you're unaware, Comic-Con, that huge fan pop culture festival event that happens in San Diego, once again, is online. Laughing Places had regular updates and reports on the various elements within the Disney Empire reported here. So check our YouTube channel and our website for information on that. But here, Bekah's gathered up various Her Universe items.
Yeah, we've got a couple of different Star Wars titles, Mandalorian, Clone Wars, and The Bad Batch. I like that bomber jacket. I think that's really clever.
I loved this. This jumped out at me. This beautiful representation of the helmet on the back. On the front, you've got the M with this mythosaur skull. Yeah, I was definitely looking at this one like, yeah, someone knows the marketplace with this design.
Right.
And I'm just a fan of bomber jackets. I've had many over the years, so I'm a big fan of that. And then this child shirt is quite adorable, and the color really is beautiful.
Yeah.
The Bad Batch, a little simple for me, but I know the athletic jersey is still a popular design. And Ahsoka tie-dye.
I like that. I really like the blue.
And that silver is so simple.
Yeah.
And then she's got this design on the arm with the Ahsoka Montrals and head tails, as they're called, which I keep, I always forget that. And I believe this is her fulcrum sign at the bottom as well, I think is what that's called. But yeah, all elements of Ahsoka, so I'm sure it will speak directly to those fans. And I am such a fan of this dress with the simple black and white, and then the Rebel Alliance symbols and the Galactic Empire symbols.
So I like this more than the Cruella dress that they released a couple weeks ago, which also had a belt. But yeah, I think I like this more.
Yeah, I think this is a really cool, and they've had this Star Wars black and white symbol kind of line before. They've had a few long sleeve shirts and various other elements, so it's nice to see that. Nice seeing them bring that line to a dress. So yeah, that one caught my eye as well. So I thought I'd highlight that from that article. So
yeah, and there's even more stuff that we didn't feature for Comic-Con at home. So yeah, from the Her Universe collection. So go check all of that out.
And on Monday, Mike Celestino and I shared a little bit from the Her Universe fashion show.
Oh, yeah.
And we focus specifically on some of the Star Wars. So if you're interested in kind of couture design within the fan world, be sure to check out the article on Laughing Place about Her Universe. We specifically focus on, once again, those elements that will be kind of more tailored to the Disney fan. Although the other items I think that caught the eye of the team snuck their way in there too. I remember seeing a Stay Puffed.
Yep. Yeah, there were like 25 designs, and it felt fair to cover everything.
They were wonderful. Now, are we still waiting? I haven't checked because I know the voting ended Sunday night. Are we still waiting on the results of it? Because the winner gets to design a Jurassic Park or Jurassic World line on behalf of Her Universe.
Yeah, they're going to announce the winner tomorrow, I believe, on the different Her Universe social channels. So check out Instagram and Twitter, of course, and Facebook. All of those. They'll be revealing the audience winner. They actually had a tie, so they picked two winners for the judges selection, and then they'll announce tomorrow.
Oh, very, very, very cool. I'm excited because the dress from Vader, the Vader couture dress,
big.
Yeah, it had this amazing train, and then when she would manipulate these like arms, as it were, it would raise it up, and it would just become the Death Star behind her. It was really incredible. And then the Mandalorian inspired one with the Beskar steel pattern. Oh yeah, no, it was some gorgeous stuff over there. I should have pulled that one up too. Just totally didn't even think about it. But
Well, you can check out our live stream from Saturday as well. I joined Mike and Mac, and we talked a little bit about the fashion show.
Oh, I don't know what Kyle's
well,
referencing.
I'm going to. Mike Celestino is actually friends with one of the designers, so
Oh, very
I
cool.
I have an interview set up, and hopefully we'll be able to get that on the site soon. And then, yeah, I wanted to wait until they announced the winner just in case this person is the winner. Don't know that
Right.
that'll happen, but how
No, I
much more
understand.
fun would it be?
That's really exciting. Oh, I'm glad you
So
got to
yeah,
do that.
he reached out on our behalf, on my behalf.
Oh, that's
So
wonderful.
yeah.
I am very excited to see that. In the meantime, we've made it through our list of things that we're going to share with you specifically. So that means that I get to share the Sensational Seven. This week, my Sensational Seven is going to focus on Alice in Wonderland because it's celebrating a very special anniversary. If you're unfamiliar with the Sensational Seven, it's where I gather up a list of 7 items loosely based upon the dwarfs. That would be Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, Bashful, and Doc. So, to begin our adventures through Wonderland merchandise, Sensational Seven style, we've got this mini backpack from Danielle Cole. It's a box lunch exclusive. You've got the Mad Tea Party on the front. You've got this adorable little pocket in the front, which features the dormouse. Now, you may ask, how does this connect with the Sensational Seven? Well, I thought Sleepy might feel like he had something in common with the dormouse since they're both kind of sleepy characters. Journeying over to Happy, Dinah and Alice. It's just such a pleasant little moment. It just makes you smile. So this is a t-shirt, watercolor t-shirt of Alice and her precious Dinah.
I like that. I like the watercolor element.
Grumpy, I chose the caterpillar, this amazing tie-dye long sleeve t-shirt from Box Lunch with the AEIOU, because this is one of the few Disney characters that really loses his temper. So I thought, that makes him kind of grumpy. For Dopey, this ridiculous phrase, I guess, is the way to put it. Sometimes I believed as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. It just feels a little dopey. So I thought, I'd go with it. But I like this very simple kind of line art silhouette look, and then the phrase. So yeah, cute. For Sneezy, I try and focus on something that you can put tissues in because I think of him as needing to carry around tissues. And in this case, it's, do you suppose she's a wildflower? So you combine that with the element of flowers, which many people are allergic to. So yes, these are
dual side, or like one side has the pattern and the other has the
all the pansies and the rocking horse. Yep. Yeah, beautiful. And then the bread and butterflies are the zipper pull. So yeah, nice designs on this Loungefly Oliver print wallet, available at Amazon. For Bashful, I chose the Cheshire Cat, who is somebody who kind of hides himself and then reveals, right? And so from Hot Topic, you can get this mug that looks like this until you pour it in your hot beverage. And then up it reveals the Cheshire Cat. And on the back, it has the classic Alice in Wonderland phrase, Curiouser and Curiouser. Finally, Doc, I try and represent with something classic. And today, that would be an overview of the Alice in Wonderland story, right? You've got Alice and her travels through the Golden Afternoon Garden. You've got the dormouse from the Mad Tea Party. You've got the Cheshire Cat reminding you not to step on the mome raths. So yeah, so just a very simple little collection of Alice in Wonderland items here at Barely Necessities.
Yeah, I can't believe it's the 70th anniversary. That's pretty amazing. I know we've seen some merchandise rollouts already, and there's more coming.
Yes. Yes. I have to pull up your picture, Bekah. It'll take me just a
Oh,
moment.
you're fine. Yeah,
So,
it was hard to make this list, and then there were a few things that are actually like a repeat because I felt that it was important to talk about them again.
oh,
So
totally. Yeah, for sure. It's not wanting to come up. So if you
that's
start
okay.
talk about it,
Yeah,
I
I can
can bring
absolutely
it
do
up.
that. That Mickey and Minnie Mouse New York City Dooney and Burke design that was at Disney Springs is now on Shop Disney, and I checked, they're still in stock. So if you were waiting to get those, they're on Shop Disney. There's a new Apples to Apples Disney edition game where they've added Toy Story 4 and Moana, and I am forgetting some other things. But yes, Coco is also part of it. So there's some new characters and themes and that you can add to your Apples to Apples game. Alex reviewed a Mad Tea Party game, sticking with the Alice in Wonderland theme. So he said it's a way to bring Wonderland into your living room. So please check that out. Casetify has a new Disney Princess collection that's launching, I believe, on Friday. And you can sign up for priority access to the collection, but this is for like your different your phone cases, I think they're going to do Apple Watch bands, and then they also have the uh, the AirPod cases. So there's some fun designs coming to Casetify. We've got some Disney baby Winnie the Pooh items at Shop Disney. Rebekah, you had the Universal Halloween Horror Night shirts. You saw those, so we've got a post about those, and I think you can get them through the Universal shop. And I'm almost done. I promise. We've got the Super 7 Mickey Brave Little Tailor figure, and it's like a 16-inch figure. Um, it's pretty expensive, but if you're a collector, this will look good in your Mickey Mouse collection. And finally, wanted to remind everybody the Disneyana auction is on Friday as well, right? Or on Saturday?
Yeah. Yes.
And you
The
had
30th. And that's a item that we have talked a little bit about here on Barely Necessities previously, and written about at Laughing Place. Wide variety of items, ranging from very small items that, maybe a couple $100 to items that are very large and multiple tens of thousands.
yeah.
So be sure and check that out, even if it's not necessarily items you can add to your home. It is a bit of a trip down memory lane, and just fun to explore and see all the history encapsulated within the items as well.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. Okay. So my husband has been bugging us enough. So let me go ahead. Even though this item is sold out, Juby is obsessed. My husband, Juby, who keeps posting in the chat here. He is so obsessed with this ear hat.
It was gone before. I didn't even bother tweeting it. I put the link in there so you might still be able to view the hat on the Shop Disney website, but it was gone so fast. That was one of those things that kept appearing, like add to your cart. And I'm like, okay. And then it's like, you're not the only one with great taste. It's sold out.
I found the visual of the ears, like they look like they're put on backwards, but it's because it's like the poofy ear with the stitching around the edge. But when you first look at it, and how apropos that my husband should pop up in the corner over there. See, that man right there, that would be my husband. And that would be our son. But as a baby. So yeah, I'm not as big of a fan of. My husband is obsessed with this hat.
I mean, I like it catches your eye for sure. I don't know that I would wear it as a Disney ear hat, but
now these were done. This is like one of those designer hats, but this was done by Carly Kloss. And do you remember how much? I was looking to see if we had in here how much these were retailing for. I was trying to remember, because my thought was I was kind of surprised at how low the price point was for the
ones that Dwayne Johnson designed. Yeah, I mean 68, I think that's on the low end. I think the lowest for the designer collection has been like 58 or $60.
Did I really say this, Kyle? I'm not as big a fan of my husband as my husband.
Of course, he would pick up on stuff like that.
I'm a big fan of my
He's always
husband.
there to come back with the
Oh,
mystery.
really, Bob? You're too okay. In the comments, so give me a thumbs up if you wish this was in your shopping cart. If because I know it's sold out. So, but give me a thumbs up if this was something that you would have been adding to your collection if it had been more widely available. Because now I'm wondering, are we going to see like a version? Like kind of a more simplistic version? Because this one had nice detailing on it and stuff.
Yeah. I guess what they're trying to go for something. Oh, you mean a simpler version of the hat?
Yeah, because this one had like
without the ears, maybe just
no,
something
but
that
do a captain's hat ears, but just like not with the pretty
Jungle
design
Cruise.
on the back, and maybe not the fancy leather ears. Just the simplistic one. Because we have those pirate hats, right, with the plastic, the traditional just plastic ears on it. So or they've done like the pith helmet with the plastic ears on it. So maybe we need to see like a captain hat with the do they do those on the cruise ship and I'm just not remembering? They had to have, right?
I don't know. I haven't been on a cruise since I was like 18 months old.
Oh wow, this is
it wasn't even Disney Cruise Line.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
See, my biggest thing is one of my pet peeves about Mickey hats, the ear hats and the ear thing, is that I wear something on my head to shield my face, from sun. And so I would prefer the Mickey ears have like a little bit of a visor or, something like that for me. So
doesn't the captain's hat?
Yeah, it does.
Solve that problem.
Yeah, no, it does. I just no.
But no, I get it.
So
there's just it's a good design, but I don't know what it's missing to like 100% sell me on it. Just like with the other designer collection ears, there's some that I think are very, very pretty, and others that I'm like, I don't know. I don't love all of the elements.
Yeah. Well, I'm interested to see kind of who's next in their celebrity designs. Intrigued to see what happens around Walt Disney World's 50th. I'm hoping for some really beautiful iridescent ear designs that we'll see, maybe a variety, not just a singular celebratory style, but maybe a couple of options.
Like in the color collection.
Yeah. And maybe focusing a little bit more on some elements of that iridescent versus others. It would be nice if they kind of offered like a range of iridescent with embellishments, kind of focusing on various elements of that iridescence. But they know better than me, I think. I'm not.
I don't know. I mean, come on. Hubgrass is my favorite color.
Oh yeah. Well, no. Well, we have it. One of these days we need to do.
I think you'd be a lot better than be able to come up with something better than that.
One of these days we need to do the items we've spotted in Disney parks that just make us shake our heads.
Right. Like, who said
what?
What were they thinking?
Yep. There's that one. There's the Tarzan toy.
Yeah.
Didn't come off right.
Nope.
So various toys like that. So yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's it for us here at Barely Necessities. Thanks for joining us. We're here each Tuesday talking about all things Disney merchandise. Laughing Place has lots of content all the time. Earlier today, we celebrated the soon-to-arrive Jungle Cruise movie. We had hoped to bring you the Jungle Cruise, but the weather disagreed with us, so we weren't able to do that. But our guys had a lot of fun talking about the movie. Tonight at 7:30 is Disney Trivia Live with my husband Doobie and our son Gideon. Our theme tonight is Disney in the Nighting and how much is that? See, Doobie says it right here. How much is that?
I like that. I like that. There we
go. Yep. Later this week, we'll have some Marvel talk. I know we also have some content coming to us from travels to Dollywood. So if you've been interested in what's going on at Dollywood, we'll have some new content from that location. So yeah, lots going on here at Laughing Place. So be sure and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all real soon. Bye for now.